Well, let's move on to the live auction then. And this is Zoom, and these are technical issues, and at least we still have power so far tonight. We'll be auctioning off 4 baskets that are brimming with cool items. A big thanks to Sharon for putting those baskets together, and to those of you who contributed items to cap them off. At our holiday party, would ordinarily auction off the club's immunity necklace. But the committee figured, since there are no fines being levied at this point, we'd wait until the benefit of that necklace increases. But the necklace itself is invaluable because of the person it represents. Sharon or Chris, can you give us a little background about that immunity necklace and why it's so special, especially for those members who are relatively new to the club?
Yes, I would like to share a little about Jim DeBold. If I could just take a moment. Jim was a member of our club long before I was a member, and he became very ill, and the club came together and rallied around him to get him to his chemo and his radiation treatments 5 days a week so that Marion could continue to work. And this club was amazing the way they supported getting Jim back and forth to those treatments. And the way Jim would always deal with it with just such a sense of humor, and the spirit for life that he had was just amazing. And his sense of humor, I'll let Sharon take it from here, please.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Yes, I was going to say that Jim was a very funny man. He had a great sense of humor. He could always made light of even hard times, such as bringing him to chemo or taking care of his daughter when, she was reaching teenager life, and how the struggles he and Marion had. But the one thing that I do remember about Jim the most was his insight to keeping us a very effective club. He helped us with being on the board of directors and directing our foundation, and also getting us involved in the Adopt a Child, Save a Life program that we did down in Brazil. He was one of our members who was on the the discovery group that initially went down to Brazil. And I still I have it, it's on a DVD, so I don't know how to get it so people could watch it, but they had made a DVD of their travels down in Brazil. And maybe before we do the actual immunity necklace raffle, or the next time, we could try and get that onto regular up-to-date type of venue, and everyone would then see his humor, because he was involved with communications, and that's one of the reasons why we do the immunity necklace, in remembrance of him, and also for supporting one of our scholarships that we give out at the end of the year for either a communications major or even journalist major. So maybe look forward to that getting on our agenda, so we'll all have an idea of who this member is that we still, many of us, remember and still have a fondness in our hearts for him. Thank you.
Thanks, Sharon, and thanks, Chris. He was a very, very special member, a special person for those of us who had the pleasure of knowing him. And perhaps at the installation dinner in July or late June, we can auction off that necklace when we'll be finding you again, finally. All right, so here are the instructions for bidding tonight. Chris is going to mute everyone except Ray. And if you want to bid on an item, you'll see a reactions button at the bottom of your screen. Maybe you can see if you could locate that now, and use it to signal a thumbs up or clapping hands, something that signifies a bid. Thumbs up would be good. Chris will be watching the screen and will ask you to unmute yourself, and then you can provide your bid. And then the next person gets a chance, and so on. So let's see how it works. Let me turn it over to our auctioneer for this evening, a person with such a mastery of persuasion, such a smooth style, so debonair that, ladies and gentlemen, don't be surprised to wake up tomorrow to realize he has charmed the dollars right out of your wallets and purses. It's my pleasure to introduce our esteemed auctioneer, Ray Novak. Ray.
Thank you. First of all, I want to thank Sharon and her committee for putting together all these baskets. You know, this club is just unbelievable. From when I was president, and I mean, every year, everybody just volunteers to do so many things. And that's the great thing about this club. I remember the first Christmas party I went to, when you can call it a Christmas party and not a holiday party. Jim DeBold was auctioning off different items, and I had whispered to my wife something, and he said, $35 from Ray. And I said, $35? I didn't want that. It was a picture of some stupid looking cat, ugly looking cat. He said, if you say anything else, it's higher. So I ended up buying this stupid cat picture for $35. So that's the type of guy.
And now we love that cat.
Yeah, we love that cat, right. Thank you, Sharon, and your committee for putting together these baskets. And the first item is the Fellow Saturn laminator with the starter kit. And this is the adult laminator because it has an assortment of hot laminating. And there's an ID badge you could wear also, an index card to jot down anything you want and have it laminated. And you can make photo pictures and laminate them, and then make some remarks and laminate those in a remark too. The value of it is $140. And as a tax CPA and a CFP, if you write your check to the Rotary, most of it can be tax deductible. So we're going to start the bid at $50. If you don't have a laminator, I have one. You know, I use it all the time. I laminate pictures, driver's licenses, and things like that. So if Wally said that anybody who doesn't buy anything, Wally and Greg said if anybody doesn't buy anything here, they'll pay double the price. So if you don't want to bid, don't worry about it. Wally and Greg are going to jump right in.
It's 2 times 0.
Yeah.
So let's start.
Wally, no.
We open the bid at $50, Ray.
All right, thank you, Bill. Anybody else here?
I'm going 60.
60
I'm
from,
wanting it, yep.
I bid 75 for it because I could use another one. Anybody else here?
Sounds like a good thing. I'm going to go 80.
All right.
I'm in for 90.
Uh-oh.
Chris for 90. Again, if you don't have a laminator, you need one because they are worth their money. And if you have some prized possessions that you want to keep, laminating them is great. All right, our last one was, Chris, was it 90?
I think
Yes.
it's 90, yeah.
Yep.
Wally works for a company that sells laminators. I would think he would buy this because he could resell it for 140.
Not anymore, Ray.
He's retired like
Used to work. I
Ah.
work for Remax now, remember?
That's right, yes.
Yeah.
Well, now you can laminate the houses.
I already have one. But that's a good point. Maybe Cindy would like to get it. It's good for laminating open house pandemic instructions on and hanging on the front door. You don't have to worry about the weather.
I don't have to do that.
Hey. It does have an instruction booklet with it too. So last bid was 90 for Chris. Anybody else? All right, sold for $90 to Chris. Thank you, Chris.
All right, I knew I'd get that.
All right, you want to show a picture of the second item?
Ooh.
Basket of cheer. 12 bottles of wine, truffles, chocolate bars, crackers, gift bags, and a doormat.
Ooh.
All right.
Let's see.
I'll start it at $100.
All right. Greg starts it at 100. If Sharon talks, you may hear a little bit of, flex in her voice. And that's because when she put this package together, Greg, I hate to tell you if you win this, some of these bottles are half full.
That's right. I have one a little in my glass now. Actually, that one didn't get in there.
So Greg bids 100. Who else here? It's a $200 value. Bill?
150.
150 to Bill. Cindy?
175.
175 to Cindy.
Ooh.
Don't forget, you're writing your checks to Rotary, tax deductible. You're buying liquor and getting the tax deduction. Sorry, Wally, there's no scotch in here. So we have 175 for Cindy. Anybody else? Going once?
Go 180.
180 to Bill.
Oh.
Ah.
Come on, Cindy.
It's all going to a good cause. You know our group. 180?
185.
185. To Ken. All right, Ken. Mary Jane is looking at those bottles also. There's chocolate.
I finished the Manhattan. I need something else.
All right, 185, Ken. Anybody else? Going once?
We can do better than that. I'll go 190.
190, Bill. Good. We're getting
How
close.
many Manhattans did you have?
I don't even drink wine. Who's going to make it 200?
Yeah, who's going to make it 200? All right. Anybody for 200? Then going once.
200.
All right, who was that?
Ken.
10.
All right. Thank you.
Drink's getting to
Really
me.
appreciate it.
Getting drunk.
What's that?
I'm smiling more.
All right, going once, twice. So, Ken and Mary Jane for $200. Thank you very much.
Enjoy it.
I think 100 and quarter, you take 75 cents a dollar's worth.
Ooh.
All right, the third item is going to be the self-renewal spa blanket. And it's a massage or classic facial. I think this one's going to go to Wally because I think he likes that classic facial. I could just hear the first bid coming from Wally for that facial. And it includes some chocolates too, and some essential oils and a throw and socks. Wally could use socks for that.
Cozy corners.
So,
Candles.
oh, there's candles in there too. Yes.
Ooh, and a pumice stick and body scrub ball.
I'm going to start with 75.
Okay. Marilyn bid 75.
100?
100 for Capana.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
And all right, we have 100. And as a matter of fact, I went to the Hand and Stone and they do a good job there. So if anybody's looking for a good massage, that's a good place to go.
125.
125. You'll get your money's worth there. 125 the bid, value 175.
150.
150 for Ken.
No, that's Greg Blair.
That's great, yeah.
Greg there. Oh, that's I
Where's
didn't-
Greg?
yeah. Where's your face, Greg? Are you looking for that facial? Sorry about that, Greg.
Another glass of wine. Ken, you better drive over and get your wine basket because it might be gone by the time you pick it up. I'm only kidding.
Or see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, see,
I don't think so. It's snowing out
Greg
there.
said, what, 400? What was it? The last one, 400, Greg, or was that close to
150.
150.
150, Greg?
Just so people know that hand and stone massage is for the Bordentown location.
Okay, for the Bordentown one. Okay, that's a good point. All right, the last bid, 150 to Greg.
175.
Well, I'm sorry,
175.
175 to Kalpana. Anybody else? Going once, going twice. Sold to Kalpana, 175.
All right.
Very much.
It's a beautiful.
Thank you, thank you.
All right. The last item, gifts for you and me. These are trading cards. You can trade them anywhere you want. Value $220. These are all gift cards. And 5 New Jersey lottery scratch-offs. So if you bid $220, you get at least $220 worth, not like the other items we had there. You know, we don't know what the real values of the other items were.
Wait a minute. I think I go under, is it the truth here? Are you questioning my addition capabilities, Ray, as the treasurer?
Well,
Yeah,
the only thing I figured, Sharon said
Question it.
Yeah, 100.
yeah, Sharon said
She's bidding 100.
100, okay. I just want to see Sharon set these values while she was drinking some.
150.
So we don't know.
Blair.
Right there.
150, Greg.
150, Greg Blair. Bill?
$200.
$200, Bill.
Your lucky dip.
Anybody else here? 200, there's $220 worth of gift cards. 200. Tom?
210.
210.
Ooh.
That's my old.
Lottery tickets may be $1 million. Who knows?
That's right.
That's true.
That's right.
Those lottery
Lottery tickets could be worth more than.
Remember, my son won $1,000 a week for life on the lottery.
Did he really?
Wow.
Yeah. 20 years ago, he's already collected $1 million.
Wow,
Scratching.
that's nice. All right, that got we're at what, 200, 210 to
Tom.
Tom.
Bill.
No,
Tom.
Tom.
Hey,
Oh, Bill?
Oh, Tom Chan.
I'll take it if someone else wants to pay for it. That's
Yeah,
fine.
210 to Tom. Going once, 210. Marilyn?
No, she
No,
coughed.
coughed, okay. That cough is 250. And you could use these gift cards to get cough medicine from any of these that they have here too.
Got to remember an auction. You can't scratch your nose. Nothing.
She just went up to 300. No, Tom Dam.
Okay, so Tom is at 210, going once, going twice. Sold for 210 to Tom Dam.
Good luck.
Thank you very much. And thank you for contributing to the Rotary.
Very good.
Very good, Ray.
Very
Thank
nice.
you, Ray.
Job, Ray.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'll have to get in touch with everybody. I do have the items here at my home, so I'll make arrangements. After the snow, maybe by Saturday or Sunday, I'll be dug out because my snow blower is not working. So who knows if we'll get out of here.
Augie's not working? Oh.
No, the snow blower. Yeah, Augie's, he doesn't shovel snow. So the machine is not working. So he said, you have to wait till it melts. But I have to get out on Friday, so we'll get there.
Well, I told you Ray would charm that money right out of our wallets and
Yes.
purses. I had no intention to bid on that, but he was so persuasive. What can I say? Very good, Ray. Thank you so much, man. And that's
My pleasure.
We've raised for Rotary now in a year where we're not doing fines, we're not collecting meeting fees. So thank you to everyone for bidding tonight and driving up the prices of those